Good morning, peeps. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our daily dose of success God's way. This is Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart coach, and helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth and helping everyone attain true results for total health. And I'm coming to you today, let me turn this around, from the beauty of the Chesapeake Bay. So for those of you that don't know, I'm in Calvert County, and this is the western shore of the Chesapeake Bay. And way over there, that land that you see is Tillman Island. So if only there were a bridge from here to there, it'd be so much easier than having to go up to the Bay Bridge. But I wanted to come to you today because sometimes I get this question like, well, Erin, how do I know what God has called me to? And how do I know it's God that's calling me to do this? And how do I know what the action is? You're always talking about how God called you to do this, or you feel that God said this, but how do I know? And guys, the secret is very simple. You've got to spend time with God. You've got to be in the Word. You've got to do it consistently. As you've heard me talk about, when we make a commitment to ourselves and then we pursue the action that we need to take to keep that commitment, every single time we pursue that action and we're consistent in it, we keep the commitment, which builds our confidence. The same is absolutely true when it comes to following the Lord. But what happens is that we start to follow Him and then we're like, oh no, Lord, I got this. And we go and do it without Him. And very often we find ourselves on our knees only in challenging times, but we don't find ourselves on our knees rejoicing in the good times that He brings us, in the times that He blesses our obedience. And that is our daily challenge. In Psalms 1, verses 2 and 3, it says that He meditates in the Word day and night, and he will be planted like a tree that will not wither, that will produce its fruit in its season. But it's all about meditating in the Word. So how do I know how God talks to me? Sometimes as I'm praying, I may have words come into my head. I might have a name or two of people that I'm supposed to follow up with in their health. I might hear a song on the radio, or I might have somebody speak to me and hear in what they're saying a message. Last week, I was interviewing some printers for my biotech client, and as they were showing their slides, they were talking about their core values. And what popped on their core value slide was integrity and hustle with heart. Guys, if that was not God speaking to me when I am the Hustle with Heart coach, I don't know what is. And in those moments, I just have to look up and put my hands in the air and say, Lord, I hear you. But you can't know and you can't hear it if you don't get to know Him and you don't get to know His character. You've got to get to know what He's done for the saints of the Bible, for those in the Old Testament, what Jesus promised in the New Testament, and which is still true today. All of that is true for us, but we can't know that until we get to know them. So I'm not going to sing some Whitney Houston, how do I know that He really loves me? But that's how you know. And I hope that that helps you guys today. And I'll leave you with this view, if it turns around, of the gorgeous sunrise and the morning and the seagulls in the background. So have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for our daily dose.